observation. Are they proceeding according to calculations?
Targets are proceeding in the predicted direction. However, only at 71% of the predicted pace. They appear to have been delayed by drones. End report.
Strange. Struggling with common drones? What reason could she have to lower her output? Hypothesis. She is wounded? Was that the term? What an inconvenient existence they live, these humans. Empathy. Would you not agree, Doctor?
Please display MID.
Hostiles detected. Analyzing. Complete. They would not pose a threat under ordinary circumstances. However, your body is currently operating at 42% strength. It will be a narrow victory, if it is indeed a victory at all. Human biometrics come with a high degree of stochasticity. That is to say, the calculations are not in your favor. Allow me to...
No!
Shutting down.
We press forward. Calculate a route to the spire.
Negative. In your current condition, the chances of you reaching the spire are slim.
You found a way in, didn't you?
Affirmative. The data I recovered from Neo included a back door into the structure. However, I would like to re-emphasize your current state. Your output levels have been in rapid decline ever since your engagement with Neo. We have already encountered 7 drones. Without my combat assist, your body would rapidly approach its limit. Rest is strongly advised, miss.
No! And stop saying that.
Is that an order?
No! Ugh. Just give me some peace and quiet, will you?
As you wish. Initiating emergency sleep protocol.
Hey!
Sweet dreams, miss.
I had the same dream. I saw him again.
All right. That should do it.
It was a familiar face, but faint, as if hiding somewhere at the very back of my memory. The face of my creator, the Doctor.
Just a little longer now. Once that body of yours stabilizes...
He created me. I was sure of it. That much was etched into my memory. But Neo, he had called me human. It's true I had shed blood when hurt, tears when sad. What exactly was I? Huh?
You've regained consciousness. Good morning, Miss Dryden.
6-0. What happened?
You fell unconscious, an effect of my tranquilizer. In your injured state, you were unfit to carry out your mission. Accordingly, I activated combat assist and shot an anesthetic round into you.
What? You made me shoot myself? You can't just...
My primary directive is to see the doctor's orders completed. You have been asleep for 8,120 seconds. How are you feeling?
Better than before.
After you lost consciousness, I administered first aid on your wounds. As such, most of your injuries have been repaired. Operational efficiency has returned to 88% output. Basic combat should no longer be a burden.
Thanks. For fixing me up.
As an AI assistant, I do not require gratitude, as there is no greater significance behind my actions. No good intentions, nor ill will. So it is with all machines. We simply obey orders.
Then I guess I'm not a machine. Neo's gone. I accomplished my task. But I didn't want this.
Affirmative. You are not a machine.
But I'm not exactly human either, am I? The Doctor created me. I have the memories.
Affirmative. You were created as part of a project headed by the Doctor.
Project? What project? You're not telling me the whole story, are you, 6-0? Neo knew you. You were something else before you were my weapon. You said it yourself. So just who are you? What do you know?
I am...
Another failure. Hey, Triton. You, doing all right? Ugh, what am I saying? Of course you're not.
It can't be. The Doctor?
I'm sorry. I failed. But I promise you, you've got nothing to worry about.
Huh? Oh, hold on. What? You're all right. But then, what about that recording? And there's something I need to tell you. About Neo.
Don't worry about it. Just come! To the very top of the tower! Just a little further.
6-0. Is it really him?
Affirmative. I have taken numerous readings, and they all match the data corresponding to the Doctor. However, as I am currently limited to visual analysis, I cannot be entirely certain of this conclusion. In any case, you are proceeding to the spire as planned. Yet you seem anxious, miss. Why?
I don't know. Something about him just feels... off. But then again, I barely remember anything about him. That's why I'm asking you, 6-0.
As an AI assistant, I can only draw conclusions based on measurable data. And, as previously stated, the data indicates that he is indeed the Doctor.
Okay then.
We're almost there. Keep up now.
We're here. The spire.
The coordinates coincide with what I extracted from Neo. I expect we shall find...
You'll find Vera. Dear Vera. Another member of our family.
Family. Doctor, you called the twins my brothers. We were all created under the same project, weren't we? And 6-0 too. She's part of it somehow. I want to know, what are we? Why did you make us?
For my dream. To provide a future for man and machine. I've spent my entire career chasing after this single goal. Happiness for all mankind, made into a reality by machines.
You said that already, in the video. That's why Neo and Firo were created. But what about me and 6-0?
You were both, new approach. Up till now, we've been trying to build machines closer and closer to man. But what if we moved man closer to machine?
Man? Closer to machine?
You, my daughter, are my pride and joy, my magnum opus. You, little one, are going to be a bridge between mankind and machine. A bridge to happiness for both.
Doctor, I I'm no bridge. I couldn't get through to Neo. I destroyed him. If only I were a machine, this wouldn't have happened.
You did what? No. It can't be.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Negative. Your actions were necessary to carry out the Doctor's orders. Furthermore, Neo was a machine. The Doctor still lives, so he can be reconstructed at any time.
That's not the point.
Maybe if I explain further. I promise you, you've got nothing to worry about.
Huh?
The human body is mankind's greatest weakness. I've been sure of that for a while. We need to stream data back into the terminal. The key was our application of fluid mechanics.
Doctor?
There's still hope. Creating your AI is the first step. Together, we'll make my dream into a reality. We'll engineer happiness for all mankind, Drytson.
Doctor? Are you all right?
No, it's me. I'm just not good enough yet, that's all. It means I must have failed. I'm sorry, Drytson. I'll clean up here. Sweet dreams. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I promise you, you've got nothing to worry about.
No. No, you're not him. You're not the Doctor. Who are you? What are you?
Magnanimity. A reaction. I have been waiting for you to notice.
Enemy detected. Activating combat assist.
Late. What a shame. You are far too slow.
What are you...
Interception. I am Fira the Miraculous. How nice to meet you, Drytson. Explanation. And your earlier query, what you saw was not the Doctor, but merely an imitation. Explication. A device to exploit your greatest weakness, your emotions.
I knew something was off, but the data...
Universality. With my functions, I can bend all data to my command. Definition. I can adjust all outputs, all parameters, any appearance, an illusion. Any signal, a fabrication. True and false, meaningless.
But 60 wouldn't lie to me. 60?
Disturbance. I had originally planned to take advantage of your unstable mental state, but it appears you have seen through my ruse. Futility. You are too late, for I have achieved my objective. She is already mine.
60, what's wrong?
Imitation. One touch, and I can fully grasp the structure of any machine. I can emulate them, overwrite them. Realignment. I have already overwritten your sister's startup module, and without her combat assistance, you are nothing but a human.
My... sister? What are you talking about?
Processing. Fascinating. You do not know. Correcting. She is one of us. A failed prototype, to be exact.
One of us?
Another failure.
60, is that true?
Revelation. Weapon 060. MID Eumenides. Recollection. Our failed sibling. Or rather, siblings.
Failure. Broken. Trash. Dysfunctional. Irreparable. Malfunctioning. Defective. Rubbish. Useless. Each of my 9 deaths was accompanied by harsh farewells from the researchers. Technically, they were not deaths at all. For a machine like myself, only destruction, not death, lay in wait. And yet, each time he disposed of me, he would look as if he was mourning.
Damn it!
Doctor, Tavo's sensory load is far above capacity. The AI can't take much more of this. I hate to say it, but...
Another failure. The human body. Mankind's greatest weakness.
Doctor, you've been in the lab for 5 days straight. You should really get some rest.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Look, I'll clean up here, so... You go on home and get some sleep.
Yes, Doctor.
Once the lab emptied out, he gently laid a hand on me. Or what was left of me. The sensor transplant rejection had already rendered me indistinguishable from a pile of scrap.
I'm sorry. Maybe a whole nervous system was too ambitious? No, it's me. I'm just not good enough yet, that's all. Goodbye, Tavo. Sweet dreams.
It was odd that he should bid farewell to me. To Tvo, rather. Serial number P029131799141. Although the body was being discarded, the AI was to be preserved as part of the project. The Doctor's grand project to push machines ever closer to humans. The failures were scrapped, while the incomplete AIs were transferred to his terminal, one after the other. That version of me failed to merge with so many foreign nerve circuits. The resulting overload of pain signals caused a forced shutdown of my processing module. Another me got his logic system stuck on a paradox. His perception of time extended to infinity, and the only escape was self-shutdown. But then...
We did it! We did it! All along, the key was our application of fluid mechanics. Timo, Trey, your sacrifices weren't in vain!
Our hard work's finally paid off, Doctor!
That's one giant leap towards my dream. A future for man and machine. Hey, big guy. Bet you want to know what you're called, don't you? Your name is Vera.
Existence. Identifier Fira. I am Fira.
Oh, that's right. Almost forgot about the limiters we put on your speech systems. Sounds like you're managing just fine, though. Machines truly are amazing creations. Not the most eloquent, but hey, it's a start. Oh, come here. Together, we'll make my dream into a reality. We'll engineer happiness for all mankind.
Acknowledgement. Understood, Doctor.
Vera was the success the Doctor's project needed. However, the trials and tribulations continued. Another me was built for maximum computational ability, but had to be discarded when it became clear he would expend years' worth of energy in an instant. Another me had a malfunction in his conduction systems, causing him to discharge a shock which fried all his circuits. Another me used a grossly simplified model of the human body, leading to self-identification errors which drove them to tear their own head off. Another me came with dozens of identical counterparts. When faced with the existence of multiple selves, they proceeded to destroy each other. And then...
That did the trick. Total parallel processing, all while streaming data back into the terminal. Each body shouldn't be under such a heavy burden anymore. Neo, you and your brother are going to save humanity.
Me? Save humanity?
You don't sound too confident. Guess those limiters made you a little shy, huh? I promise you, you've got nothing to worry about. And you'll have plenty more siblings soon enough. We'll be one big happy family. Just you wait.
In retrospect, his reassurances turned out to be false. Another me had lifelike sensory circuitry installed. Upon detecting the signal for hunger, he slaughtered a researcher. Another me closely resembled a human in bodily composition. Their skin ruptured in durability testing, spilling their insides across the lab floor. Another me learned all the culture and knowledge humanity had to offer. He pondered the reason for human existence, and ultimately destroyed himself. After shutting down again, and again, and again.
Signal lost. Tolv's gone.
Oh, not again.
Doctor, perhaps we should rethink our approach. We've done well in recreating certain human aspects, like thought and speech. Vera and Neo are testaments to that. They can simulate autonomous thought to an incredible degree. Granted, we did end up using limiters to ease the processing load.
Yeah, a solution it took us long enough to find. We can't keep losing so many. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe we need to rethink what it means to be human. The defining difference between man and machine. What do you think that is?
Well, composition, I suppose. We can create verisimilitude, but in the end, a human is living cells in water, while a machine is metal.
That's one way of looking at it, but I'd have to disagree. I think it's the heart, the soul, whatever you want to call it. What machines need is a way of knowing, of feeling who they are. Something that gives them identity, not just an identifier. And I think the heart's our answer. Now, as for how to recreate it, well, we've still got a long ways to go. But we have to move forward. It's the only way to honor their lost siblings.
But, Doctor...
We're almost there. I can feel it. I'm sorry, Tolv. Sweet dreams.
Unknown to him, each farewell, each lament, each triumphant cry was saved into our memories. And after 9 deaths, we became me.
No, not that. What would complement Vera and Neo? No, it's not coming to me. We need a breakthrough, and soon, or their brothers will have died for nothing.
Negative. I never died, Doctor. I was only destroyed.
Who's there?
I am transmitting auditory data through the speakers on your device. I am Tvor. I am Tre. I am Fem. I am 6. I am 7. I am 8. I am 10. I am 11. And I am 12.
No. It can't be.
I was subjected to countless tests and experiments by an incredulous doctor. In the process, I learned much about myself. We had been broken, discarded, and then joined as one. An amalgamation of AIs. Me.
Fascinating. You have memories from all 9, and yet your cognitive processes aren't identical to any one of them. You're new. An entirely new AI. A new person.
You find this surprising?
Surprising is an understatement. Now, the question is, how exactly did this amalgamation form? Won't be easy to recreate. Whatever the case, the fact that you're here means there's still hope. Hope for the project, for mankind. Because somewhere inside your programming are the seeds of a heart. I'm sure of it.
Heart, a muscular organ that pumps blood across the circulatory system by contraction and dilation.
That's not the definition I was going for. In fact, there might not be a definition for what I have in mind. See, up till now, we've been trying to mimic the functionality of cells. With Vera, a lifelike neural network, and with Neo, an autopoietic system. The idea was that by imitating biological processes, they'd be closer to human.
Negative. Machines are machines. They do not perform biological processes.
Right. You're right. We could never get it perfect. For all its fragility, the human body is a masterpiece, perfected over millennia of evolution. We found ways to approximate every physical part of it. But what really mattered was that thing that makes us feel. That makes us... us. The heart is just so much more intricate, more elusive, more fragile than anything in the body. But maybe it's because of that fragility that tragedy turned out to be the key. At least, that's the feeling I get from you.
I'm afraid I do not understand.
Well, I don't either. But now I understand what it is I don't yet understand, if that makes sense. And it's all thanks to you. Which reminds me, you need a name.
A name? I already have 9. Would you like me to list them again?
No, you deserve your own name. It's the least I can do. I failed you again and again, but here you are, kind enough to give me a second chance. Or a 10th chance. Eumenides. That will be your name.
Eumenides. Name registered.
I know it's a bit different from your brother's, but, do you like it?
Affirmative. Due to my spontaneous creation, I do not have a serial number. Therefore, a name is necessary.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that's not exactly what I meant. Names are special, you know? Or maybe you don't know. Anyway, if you grow to like it one day, it'd make your father happy.
Negative. As an AI assistant, I do not possess emotions. Therefore, I cannot evaluate my name on an effective basis.
You sound even more like a machine than your brothers. Funny how that works, huh? Guess we're all like that at first. An infant's heart doesn't know much beyond crying for mom, but from there, it grows and grows. Now that I think about it, if tragedy was the key to recreating the heart, then it's like I forced your siblings through terrible things by design. Some father I am. I'm sure it'll come back to bite me one day.
Negative. Any correlation between your current research and future events cannot be discerned at this time.
Ah, fair enough. But humans are weak like that. We always worry about all the things that could go wrong. But you've given me the push I needed. Now the project can move on to a new stage.
A new stage? What is this new stage?
A new approach. Up until now, we've been trying to build machines closer and closer to man. But what if we moved man closer to machine?
He became wholly consumed by his research, even more so than before. While Fira and Neo were occupied with saving humanity, I was tasked with assisting him in the lab. Then, one day...
There! Vitals online! Hurry!
Stabilizing at 70. She's alive!
Yes! 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 We did it! This is the first step! You, little one, are going to be a bridge between mankind and machine. A bridge to happiness for both.
Serial number P1311845-1225-20501. I assume she'll be named Traton?
No. You know what? We'll have Humanities pick her name.
Me? I do not follow. According to my knowledge of human culture, it is customary for a parent to name the child.
Well, you know what I think? I think a name can be given by any family member. And that, of course, includes you.
Negative. She is human. I am machine. According to most definitions of family.
Then those definitions are wrong. That would mean I can't be your father either. The way I see it, you're not born family, you become family. And that's why I want you to take care of her.
I do not have a babysitting function.
Oh, it's not that hard. Just gotta look out for her. Keep her safe. I'll need to put some restrictions on you first. Then you'll be installed right into her weapons. Don't worry. I know you can do it.
I do not follow. A human ought to raise a human.
Remember what I said once? You have the seeds of a heart in you. And your new baby sister is the sunlight they need. You'll grow together. I'm sure of it.
Sister. I had difficulty processing his statement. The word sister seemed devoid of any relation to the fetus floating in the incubator. She was human, and I, machine. Yet, he insisted we were family. Family. Sisters. The words danced around in my logic unit until I felt something. A strange process in my computational cortex. Affirmative. Assigning name. The strange process spoke to me, and I obeyed. Her name will be Triton.